YoHo Franky Bros, this is Mr. Cutty Flam bringing you a review slash rant slash summary of One Piece episode 584. Let's get into it. Now, we first start off, oh, by the way, still the same intro. I don't know why, but maybe they're saving money, like on licensing a new song or something, so they could do better animation down the line. I don't know. That's the only way I make it work in my brain. But I'm like, alright, whatever. That aside, we see Smoker and his crew, and they're going down the waterway. I just want to say, apparently Smoker needs a gas mask. I don't understand why. If you guys read the manga, you know that Enel at the current moment is on a moon, so there's no oxygen on the moon, so Logias don't need to breathe air. That's the only way I can think about it. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. Smoker needs a gas mask. I'll believe it. Now, after that, we see a bunch of volcanoes erupting. We get crazy whirlpools. Like, even one of the G5 dudes is like, yo, it's like Akainu and Kizaru are still on this island. Because these dudes' powers, man, I don't know, man. Sometimes these Logias, dude, they're on some other shit. I was just like, alright, cool. Now, after that, we see Smoker and his crew. They're shooting this iceberg. They have to make an ice path to go through. And the basic subordinates are like, oh my god, how'd you know it was going to be a bad behind there? I can't believe it. Yeah. They're patting him on the back. And Smoker's like, boom, 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 boom. Like 4 of them right through the wall. Just like, fuck it. Like, he does not play with his subordinates, apparently. I was like, alright, Smoker. This dude's a real hard ass on the people around him. And I also, I like that Smoker, I guess has some... he's been sailing for so long, you know, he has some navigation skills, because he was able to be like, yo, the reason I knew we needed to blow that iceberg up is because that whirlpool, something was up with the water flow. So I guess that's why they shot at that exact point. I'm like, cool, that's awesome. And I was wondering why G5, I don't know if you guys noticed, they don't have marine clothes. They don't. These guys, they have no, like, except for these little, like, shawls that they wear that say G5. These dudes are in civs all the time. So I'm like, alright, I think that really shows how much of a shit the Marines really care about G5. Like, these guys are really, like, on some bad company shit. So I'm like, alright, that's fine. Another iceberg starts coming at them. They blow that shit up. But we only get to see the explosion. I'm like, alright, that's cool, a little suspense, blah, blah, blah. And then we get back to Luffy, Zoro, Robin, Usopp, and they're in the middle of this lake. And we see the shadowy figure across from the lake is revealed to be Brownbeard. Who we saw previous to the time skip after Whitebeard was murdered by Blackbeard and his crew. They did the final blow. Apparently this dude's got an 80,060,000 belly bounty. And I'm like, alright, this dude's between freaking Crocodile and Hancock, so I guess he's doing something. Like, not skill-wise, I'm not saying skill, but I'm just saying bounty-wise, he is as big of a threat to the government as them. And when we saw him, he was not an alligator centaur, and now he's an alligator centaur. So we're like, okay, I guess that's cool. Now, we get this shot of his other centaurs, and I forgot there was lady centaurs, because if I remember right, I don't think any lady centaurs really make that big of a move or appearance or really any influence over the story. I forgot that there were lady centaurs, because I don't remember them getting their ass kicked, but apparently there were. I went back and read the manga. They exist. They're in it. Now, Brownbeard mistakes Zoro for a samurai. And this is funny, because Usopp is like, okay, no, this guy is not who you're looking for. This is a swordsman. This is not a samurai. I know he may be a stupid meathead who likes to pick fights for no reason, but no, this is not your guy. And Zoro's like, yo, did you just call me dumb? And Usopp's like, don't kill me. That was funny. I like when they have the little funny chat moments in real time, and because a lot of the times I think in animes when that happens, it's almost like time almost stands still or something. Like, they're allowed to have their moment, but other characters in One Piece are aware of it, because these centaurs are like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Shoot! So they I thought it was really funny. Nobody blocks the shot. Nobody. Not one person. Not Luffy didn't blow up. Zoro didn't cut it in half. Nothing from Usopp. Nothing from Rob. I'm just like, boom. We see that motherfucker hit. I'm like, oh, okay, shit. I'll take it. Screw it. Now, after that, we get to go back inside the mysterious facility. And inside the facility, we still have Chopper, Nami, the samurai head, Franky, and Sanji. And Chopper and Nami are going their own way. They're running down the hallway still with these children. Chopper making stupid kung fu noises along the way. There's 3 guys in the way. Chopper, quick work with them. Says some more stupid kung fu noises. I'm like, alright, Chopper, whatever you gotta say. I'll give him this. Chopper's cute, and they do play him off really cute. But the dude still puts in work. He's cute, but he kicks ass. I'll give him that. Like, the dude still lays a smack down when is needed. Now, after that, we have the kids that are like, they're terrified. They're just like, yo, we really want to get out of here. Are you sure you could rescue us? And Nami's like, yo, listen. You have no idea the nonsense that we've gotten out of. This is nothing. You kids are fine. We will make sure you will end up safe. And the kids are a little reassured by this. I was like, all right, cool, thank you, Nami. She's doing this mother role really well, because I think a lot of the time we only get to see Nami be kind of a bitch to people and just steal shit and like, just generally not kind of give a fuck about people. And I'm like, all right, it's nice to see her, you know, flushed out a little more. She cares, and I like that. Then we get a cut back to Franky and Sanji and the samurai head still in the biscuit room. We get Franky using his weapons like super. I was like, all right, I like it, I can do it. I mean, not as cool as that strong right, but I'll take the weapons left. I'll take it. And Sanji goes ham for a second and just starts kicking off people's masks because these guys like, yo, gas them. And yo, Sanji's like, yo, why don't you breathe some gas with us? Just boom, and he just starts crushing their air tanks. And I was just like, holy shit, Sanji, you are doing work on these guys. We get a reveal that they have these weird sheep heads. I was like, I guess that's cool. I don't know if the sheep will come in, but whatever. And then the samurai starts making these weird faces. He's like, I'm like, yo, who is this guy? Like, he's actually putting up a fight. And Franky's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing over here? He's like, what? Dude, are you okay? You need a minute? And he's like, no, whoever this dude is with my torso, he can actually put up a fight. And I was like, yo, word. Because we got our boy Brook still fighting the samurai torso in front of the mysterious facility. Now, I thought this was interesting. We got a shot of 2 marine ships. Well, yeah, one on each side of Sunny. So I was like, that's interesting. That's cool. Those were not smokers. So I was like, I guess screw it. And we get G5. They're still shooting icebergs apparently. And a huge chunk of them comes toward the ship, and I like this moment because this time we've been seeing Smoker, but we actually get to see a little bit of what Tashigi has been, you know, doing over whatever the last 2 years. Like, so she's not just some bum going along for the ride. And she jumps up and she cuts this chunk of ice in 4 slices, like not in 4 chunks. She's and it's just boom. And I thought this was kind of funny because some of the chunks hit like take out like 2 of the G5 guys. Nobody cares. Everyone else in G5 is just kind of like, and Smoker's like, it's just like, yo, these G5 guys just don't give a fuck. I was just like, alright. I kind of like them. They're kind of funny. Like, I dig the bad company vibe these dudes got. And then we get to go back to Brook, who is still fighting this torso. And he's trying to rationalize how this torso is even fighting him. He's like, yo, you don't have a head or eyes. I mean, I don't have eyes either. But apparently Brook, he's still got time to land some jokes. And I'm like, alright, I like that. That's cool. Brook has always been kind of comical. You know, you got to come in with the, let me see your panties or something like that, blah, 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 every now and then. And Brook gets serious for a second, and he does his little attack, and the torso dodges it. Just boom. And I want to say, I was thinking, like, this dude, this samurai's awareness hockey has to be on some other shit right now. Because this dude's able to control his legs independently, his torso, and still hold a conversation all at the same time. Like, that's a thing. I'm like, damn. Like, he just could sense that Luffy and them were there, and after a while, like, they weren't trying to hurt his butt. And I was just like, I was like, oh, this dude, man, he's got some skills. Like, as soon as this puzzle comes together, man, this dude, I'll just leave it at that. This dude. So, Brook misses his attack, and he gets scared because he's like, yo, this dude just dodged one of my nice attacks. I'm out this bitch. And Brook is fast. Brooke's a fast dude. So Brooke gets out of there. He books it. Brooke books it. so I'm like, word. And then we get a cut to inside the mysterious lab. And inside the lab, we have this red gas that's floating around and going in and out of inner tubes and doing science shit. And then we see one of his henchmen who tells him G5 guys and Smoker are still on their way. Like, these dudes are relentless. They are convinced that there's something going on this island. And the Smoke guy, I just got to say, yo, he's one of the scariest looking dudes at One Piece that we get to run into. Like real talk, this dude is like, this gas is like made of this stuff of nightmares or something, man. Like, you would just tell this dude is just straight evil just from looking at him. He is not a nice lad. I'll say that. Now, the gas guy, he refuses to go out and show his face. He's like, no, I have important work to do here. You guys need to handle this. Do not let Smoker get here. And then we get a little shot, which they didn't do in the manga, but they did in the anime. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like it ruined the reveal a little bit, because I didn't even have to read the manga to know who was in that doorway. So I'm like, alright, cool, whatever, I'll take it, fine. And we see the G5, they drop anchor, the dudes jump down, some of them slip and fall, which I thought was cute, so it shows that not all of them are super skilled in the way where they could just jump like 30 feet down and land on their feet. Even Tashigi's like, yo, while you guys sitting down for, we have stuff to do. We're like, Tashigi, come on, like, take it easy. You know, like, Smoker's job is to be the asshole, like, shit. I was like, oh, that was funny. And this is what I thought was funny. So Smoker goes up to the facility, and he rings the doorbell, and I'm like, this place has a doorbell? Jump cut! Alright, so after Smoker rings the big red doorbell, we see a G5 hood knocking on the door. If you don't know what hood knock is, that's when you turn your back, you just doom, doom, doom. So I was just like, Jesus, alright, this guy, they really don't give a fuck. So, oh yeah, by the way, there was a really long scene when they first dropped anchor and got down where Smoker took off his mask and everyone just kind of stared at him for a second. I was like, okay, whatever. That's fine. Smoker's really not needing a gas mask now. Now, after they ring the doorbell, a certain somebody opens the door. And who would that certain somebody be? The man, the boy, Trafalgar Law. Boom, opens this shit. And immediately G5 shit their pants. They're like, whoa, this dude's here? Captain, we gotta leave, yo. We cannot get involved with this dude. This dude is nothing but bad business. And I'm like, damn, Law's apparently been doing work. Because even Tashigi brings up he has a former bounty of 440 million. Like, what did this dude do to get this? Like, even before the whole thing with the hearts, apparently he sent them 100 hearts of pirates in a box. We don't know if these were fodder pirates or they were skilled or not. But I'm still like, damn, 100 pirate hearts, a 440 million belly bounty, former. And I'm still like, yo, this dude, man, this dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm not even a Law fan. I know, because in my brain, it's like, I don't think Law's intentions have ever been good. When he saved Luffy 2 years ago, he didn't do that for Luffy. I think, one, he did it because he wanted to prove to himself, because he'd never worked on anybody that damaged before, that he could actually surgically fix someone. And I think he's had plans for Luffy since he bumped into him on Shibodi Archipelago. He was like, yo, I can use this kid. I can't let him die. I need him. And the whole thing was saving Jimby. That was just, I think, part of him wanting to test his own skills. And Smoker, so Smoker is like, yo, why are you here? No one's supposed to be here. Not Marines, not no Shishibu guy, not pirates. And Law just looks at him and he's like, doesn't that mean you too? And he just laughs at Smoker. I'm just like, wow, yo, this dude, he's a cheeky son of a bitch. I like this because him and Smoker are kind of assholes, so they really don't take shit. I like that. But word, that'll do it, Franky Bros, for episode 584. This is Mr. Cutty Flam sailing out. Make sure to tell me your thoughts, ideas, predictions, what you think Law is doing on this island in the log below. You guys know what the buttons do. Peace.